Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? I hope you have a good morning. You have a good evening, whatever the hell is going on in your time zone. Yeah, today we're looking into this one. This is ImagineFX 202. I still have about, I don't know, 30 to go. So as I said, I'm planning to do a stream every day to get through this, even if it's just for a month. Maybe I will keep streaming every day. Maybe I will instead do, I don't know, collective flip throughs through art books or something, or maybe figure out how to invite some people here so we can have streams and interviews and stuff like that. But for now, it's gonna be magazines. Like I said, there are still a couple of other magazines that I want to flip through and get through them. It's weird. I didn't get them to stream them. I only got them to read them, and I never get to read any of them. So this is also me kind of like pushing myself to do this, right? I think I'm gonna try and switch microphones. Let me know if this works. So how does this sound? Is this better? Is this worse? You let me know. It should be picking it up properly. I don't know. So this is the proper microphone. The other one was the microphone from my mobile phone, and to me that's not ideal. I feel. Yes, I'm rhyming so hard. No, I think nobody's here anyway, right? Anyway, I'm gonna get started. There you go. Click the wrong thing. Here we go. ImagineFX. Oh shit! Zinchin. Alright. Alright, a lot of manga stuff this time. Okay. So that's the topic of the whole thing. Yeah. Rebel here. Rebel here. Well, they're pouring a lot of money in this. Okay. FX Posé. Mandy Jürgens. Why not use the umlauts here? This is supposed to be an U. Mandy is fascinated by how color and texture can influence our emotions. I aim to create a little magic through portraits of people, both real and imagined. A really great portrait artist. I think I should go a bit more like here. All right. Okay, it works. That's great. That's great. Yeah. Geraldo Ortega and Tom Cross. Then Volbert from Germany. Barrett Freimeyer, I think the name is. Probably not Fremire. Alternative social networks for artists. Hold on! Holy shit! This is me. True. That's the one. That's the one with yours truly. See? Because this guy is talking about Discord. Platform game. With Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram on the wane, artists are finding new places to chat, meet new people, and promote their work online. Tom May finds out more. Tired of Twitter trolls, vile comments on YouTube, and Instagram narcissism? You're not alone. Thousands of artists are flocking to alternative social networks that offer something a little different. Take Discord. Founded in 2015, this web and mobile app is focused on hanging out with specific communities rather than just a sea of random followers. And in the COVID era, it's really taken off. I became an avid COVID Discord. COVID Discord. I became an avid Discord user once everyone started working from home, says LA-based concept designer and illustrator ID Pan. It offers voice text options and streaming options, so it's perfect as a virtual hang spot for friends and co-workers. I use it in voice format to mimic working alongside them. As we hunch over our tablets drawing, it's like a virtual common room. It also acts as a common community hub for events such as Lightbox Expo, Weekend Warrior, Painters, or small groups of artists who are just trying to get better. Like-minded people. Spiridon Yanakis, a German designer and publisher of art books, recently launched a Discord server to chat about his projects as well as mental health issues. The environment on Discord is really positive. He enthuses. I enthuse. Do you realize I enthuse? With the help of moderators, everything can be kept very tidy and conversations are extremely valuable. It is a bit like a field forum with the addition of newer tech aspects. He hasn't had a single negative encounter on Discord so far, unlike most social media, which just makes me wonder every day if I really need it. It's all been positive, he says. Yeah, it has. It has been. My little Discord community is absolutely amazing and still is. And this is old. I did this years ago. What is this, 21? Where's the date on this? It doesn't say this one. Which year? Which year is this? What the fuck? Oh, yeah. So this says... Can't find it. 2021, as I thought. It's all in positive, he says. Server now has over 1,000 people. By now, almost over 2,000. Like, we're going towards 1,900, I think. I never expected so many. I always thought art books are very niche, but it's shown me that the interest is there. Yes. Discord is great for select group. Although I think most people just signed up to watch the hardcover channel and all the porn. Discord is great for select groups. But what if you want to build a wider audience for your art? Take a look at Twitch. Launched in 2011, this live video platform was originally developed for gamers. But artists are also using it to live stream. Oh, sorry. Oh gosh, it's so early. Process, make new contacts, and grow their personal brand. Montreal-based art director and lead concept artist Nicolas Vallée is among them. Long story short, I wanted to connect, he explains. Living in China at the time, I was very focused on my day-to-day work, but quite bad at publicizing myself. Art streams are a nice way to split the difference. I get to draw and talk to people at the same time as practicing my technique. Nicolas' Twitch channel, available, stayed small for a while, but the pandemic meant he had more free time. So I added extra days, and my audience began to grow. I'd ask questions to know people better and let them share their own experiences, started to attract regular viewers, and some of them are friends now. He has this advice to anyone live streaming on Twitch. People like energy and passion, so share that first and foremost. And be consistent. A regular schedule will help people to find you. Short and sweet. Just as Twitch is mainly known for gaming, most people associate TikTok with lip sync and daft challenges? What's a daft challenge? I don't know what a daft challenge is. I am too old for this. TikTok! Yet the short form video app, which has almost 700 million active users, is attracting artists too. I was introduced to TikTok by a friend and saw the potential for high exposure, says Ohio-based animator and illustrator Miranda Pavel. My first viral video was just a sketch of my Miata and it received 6,000 likes. Oh, look at this. The plug in my projects. Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm too curious to not look. No, no book of mine. Anyway. Miranda the Hybrid. I don't want to read about TikTok. Anyway, and 20,000 views in a day or two, which is more attention than I'd ever gotten on other social channels. Miranda now has more than 500,000 followers and likes how the brevity of TikTok videos forces you to be snappy and to the point and build a very short attention span. I love teaching and sharing my knowledge in bite-sized, light-hearted form, she says. My art videos are miniature versions of full tutorials, so if you see something useful, you can go to my YouTube and get the full lesson. Her advice for launching a TikTok channel is simple: be yourself, she stresses. Trends wreck in views, but they eventually die and make way for something else. What never dies is people connecting to you as a person, your quirks, your process, your getting bubbly over what you're passionate about. Gen Z and millennials are pretty darn tired of being advertised to, so don't jump on the app with the intention of starting a business or getting views, because people will be able to tell. Join the club. Finally, there's Clubhouse. Clubhouse? Huh. Clubhouse. I was actually active on Clubhouse for a while. A bit more than just active. I was active there. What happened to Clubhouse? Finally, there's Clubhouse. The app was launched 2020 and is a voice-based social platform that hosts virtual rooms for live discussions. It's an iOS and Android app that at the time of writing was invite only. Being audio only, you might not think a visual artist would be interested in Clubhouse, but in fact there's quite a bit going on. For instance, Lightbox Expo hosts a regular discussion there every Tuesday at 9 a.m. with big name creatives such as Carla Ortiz, Bryn Methney, Lorne Lanning, and Elsa Chang taking part. If you're not on Clubhouse, you can listen at Boop. Irie, who's called Pixbun on Clubhouse, recently participated in a Lightbox session called Fake It Till You Make It, but Keep It Genuine. It was delightful, she recalls. The discussion was well paced thanks to the moderators such as Bobby Chu. Normally, though, she uses Clubhouse as more of a podcast app, as something to listen to while she works. You can hear veteran industry professionals speak and hear great tips you won't get from a scripted interview, Heidi says. Depending on the talk, it can feel like people conversing right next to you, which makes working from home a little less lonely. Okay, I get that. But now it's just gone. Yeah. Isn't dead now? I don't know, it looks pretty dead to me. I think it's dead. A day in the life of Mushk Rizvi. Marvel Studios WizDev artist tells how sketching exercises help to improve her skills. I structure my day around what's best for my body, as well as the amount of work and art that needs doing. I should structure the day around what's good for my body. Yeah, I think it's dead now. Signed up to learn more about books. I guess you mean the Discord server. Yeah. Yeah, we hardly really talk about books, actually. It's so weird. We should talk more about. We should talk more about books, actually. Yeah. Yeah, Discord folks, confusing the time here apparently. Growing up, I actively distanced myself from anything that could be considered girly or feminine. All right. How to be bad. Lovely. Great Mag, I'm not even an artist. In fact, I work in telecoms. I just enjoy the magazine because it gives me insight into the world of digital. I was wondering, in the book review section of your magazine, is there any way I can access this without buying a ton of back issues? Nice to hear from you, Will. Our book reviews are great, aren't they? No, they aren't. They sometimes appear on our website over at Loop, so check there for other book reviews you may have missed. As for them being available elsewhere, I'm afraid that's not no, but we're available, blah, blah, blah. No, actually, the one thing that is not good about this magazine are the book reviews. And I'm pretty open about it, and I tell that every time we go there. It's, they're just not good. I don't think ratings have a place in book reviews. I think ratings are friggin' wrong. I think... No, anyway. It's like awards, you know? Oh, this only got 4 stars. Why? Artist portfolio Zinchin. The Malaysian illustrator and concept artist mixes familiar styles and themes to make art that's unusual, unsettling, and uniquely his own, learns Gary Evans. If you get the chance to meet this guy in person, you'll have a great time. He's so funny. Yeah. So cool, right? You can just Google to look for references, but go outside, travel, and watch films. That's the way I observe. Yes. Get out. Check out stuff. Check out stuff. Genuine life advice by Spiridon Yanakis. Check out stuff. Wow. Right? Artwork that combines skill and ideas will get people's attention. Yep. So many truth bombs. Gretelusky. Advice from the world's best artists. Yueko did this one, which looks really amazing. Yueko shares a process for painting a female knight in an anime-inspired art style, paying particular attention to the hair and face. Clip Studio Paint, okay? With Asia Ladowska. I've looked through a couple of these magazines now, and I always thought I'm getting them for the articles, but this is like, it feels like it's 70% tutorials, right? Create this, do this, make this. I understand this is interesting for artists, probably more for artists only. More and more I think I will not continue my subscription actually. I don't want to get better in Paint Tool SI. I really don't care. Maybe I should just do one stream where I'm talking about all the good stuff from, I don't know, like 10 or 20 magazines, and then just be done with it. Because this is mostly tech reviews. The Art of Star Wars The Mandalorian. 5-star rating! Woo! 3-star rating for manga watercolor. Why only 3? Why is this 5? Shapeshifter.
Anatomy for Artists. Okay, 5 stars. It's so good. Why does this only have 3 stars? As a manga and comic book artist, Lisa Santrau says in her foreword, watercolor is all about capturing a feeling. Combining this medium with manga and its many tropes is a tantalizing prospect. It's therefore disappointing to discover that the first 70 or so pages, half of the book, cover the basics of watercolors, much of which isn't related to manga. There's nothing wrong with taking beginners through core tools and techniques. However, those illustrators who already have a handle on the medium will see this as a useful recap at best. At worst, a missed opportunity to fill those pages with manga-specific advice. Things get back on track with Lisa's 12 tutorials with titles such as Chibi Sorcerer's Apprentice in a Flying Teacup. These exercises will appeal to younger fans of the genre. Lisa explains her painting process in each project, although some drawing knowledge is assumed. If you're a manga enthusiast who's new to watercolors, this book is worth considering. More experienced traditional artists keen to tackle manga should be. What's the friggin' point? Why would you write that? Don't make the review if you think there's people who probably will not like it. I don't know. Stuff like this just pisses me off. I don't know. I don't think it's the way to make reviews. Why don't you just talk about the things you like and only present the books that you like? That might be a good way to do things. Not tell what you don't like about a book. Why? Why is this relevant? I don't get it. Who are you? Who are you to judge like that? 3 stars. Zach Rock. Zach is a writer and illustrator of 2 children's picture books. His surreal, how do you say that in English? In German we say surreal. Surreal? Surreal. This serial watercolors, no. His surreal watercolors often feature animal characters in detailed environments. This is lovely. Abraham Matthias. This is a cool style. Huh. I love it. Illustrate Agretzko in watercolors. Discover how Anna Sokolova paints her. Okay, Anna characters from the Netflix anime series Agretzko using a range of watercolor effects. Hey guys, I'm wearing headphones and for some reason I can hear Spiridon only from one speaker. I checked with other videos on Spotify and my headphones play just fine. Let me know if when I'm switching the microphone, if that works better. Just let me know. Hold on. So how is this? Is this audio better? Does this work better? Let me know. Yes, my left ear is very pleased with the audio. Yeah, you let me know. I don't know. We have an interview. The German manga artist on tapping into the power of the sea works now. So it was bad before and now it's better? Let me know. Because then I will just have to stick to this. I will figure out why the hell this is not stereo. I can figure it out though. Where did you grow up and how has this influenced you? I grew up in the picturesque region of Mecklenburg, yes, in northern Germany. Every year many tourists come to visit our coastal towns and castles.
This scenery influenced my art and my drawing style. The city of Schwerin and its fairy tale castle inspired me to write my manga. Sometimes she's the light. Oh, sometimes that's the title. Sometimes she's the light, which also takes place in Schwerin. All right, fixed. I can hear so much more clear. Okay, sorry for this one. I gotta figure out the audio. What outside of art has influenced your artwork? Activities like traveling and hiking have inspired my work, but on top of that, the biggest influence is the sea, which is just around the corner. When I walk on the beach and listen to the waves, it fills me with energy and ideas. I bet. Seriously. What was your first paid commission, and does it stand as a representation of your talent? It's always kind of like the same questions, right? I did my first paid commission for someone from my school who wanted me to create a strong, muscular fighter. I drew him roughly and it looked a bit clumsy, but I remember that it was a lot of fun. I realized that I could empathize with new ideas and topics, which help me nowadays when I'm working with companies. What's the last piece you finished and how yes, it's always the same questions. I just realized. My latest artwork is a portrait of an angel in a cathedral with rays of light shining down on her, with the character surrounded by roses. The angel picture is spiritual in its presentation. The muscular fighter was drawn in a straightforward and rough way, which represented the physical manifestation of a character's body and strength. The two pictures are indeed very different from each other. What character or scene that you've painted do you most identify with? Audio is good on my end. It was fine for me with both microphones. Yeah, it's so weird. I gotta check why this is. Maybe this is set on mono, and this is how your headphones were interpreting the audio. I don't know. What character or scene that you've painted to do most identify with? What? Do you most identify with? I love my watercolor illustration Liney and the oranges. It always gives me a warm summer feeling. Okay, this one. The picture embodies my favorite season and I really want to visit an orange grove one day. Is your art evolving? What's your most recent experiment? I'm working with stronger lights and shadows like the old masters. I want to paint an emotion in the form of color and light, so I've started exploring that approach. And I've integrated more tools in my traditional workflows, such as using an airbrush and oils in certain areas to create effects and more depth. How has the industry changed for good since you've been part of it? Since becoming a freelance artist, I've noticed that there are more opportunities to work with companies in the industry. It's easier to get commissions in my preferred field of art, manga. There are also new ways to reach far more people through the internet and my social media platforms. Conventions have also improved. There are now special areas for artists to showcase and sell products. What does the future hold for you? I plan to finish volume 3 of my manga series, Sometimes She's the Light. My other project, Liney, will be an online manga and I'm working on the first volume. Alongside my projects, I still have a lot to learn, and will be focusing on the art basics over the coming year. Nashi Manga is a traditional manga illustrator and official Bob Ross and Gary Jenkins art instructor. Alright. She's published 6 books and has created art and mascots for international companies. See more of her work at beacons.ai. AI? Nashi Manga. And here's the Broco butt. And we're done. We say, yeah, colleague also told me I might have a case, but I wasn't sure it was called mono in English too. Okay, it works from both sides now, more clear and louder too. Alright, then I will figure it out. This was ImagineFX 202. Let me switch. All right. Sorry, audio was gone entirely. Why the fuck was it off? Anyway, I was just saying. This magazine has 100 pages. Workshop started something like 50. We have 7 intro pages. We have multiple pages of advertising. So effectively, there are maybe 30 pages of stuff that is interesting to me personally. Yeah, I don't think I will continue getting this one actually. Yeah. Yeah, I was apparently the scene had the microphone off, so yeah, that was odd. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I clicked stuff and then things happened. I don't know. It's just like I mean, I'm just chatting away here. I don't know. It's also a lot of space that this takes for 30 pages that are just relevant to me. So I think I will discontinue getting this mag actually. And that's, I mean, it's fine if people. I'm not saying the magazine. It gets 3 stars. No, it gets 2 stars from me only. 2 stars for this magazine, for reasons I'm not going to explain. No, it's just like, for me, it's not relevant because most of the software that is being used here is not even relevant for me when I'm just doing my sketches and stuff, right? So I don't think this is relevant to me, this magazine. I'm probably better off with the Beautiful Bizarre magazine. I'm gonna look into if there are any other magazines that are relevant in terms of art. Maybe just like art magazines, you know, or are there other illustration magazines? I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out if you guys know, for example, we can talk about it on Discord. If you guys know other magazines that I could get, then let me know. Anyway, blah blah blah. This is it. Talk to you tomorrow. Not. I'm driving to Eindhoven tomorrow, and then I'm gone for a couple of days. So the next stream will likely be next week. And then we continue with the remaining editions of ImagineFX, which are about 30 something, I think. So there's like a full month worth of streams still happening. Anyway, see you next week. Have a good day, and bye-bye.